Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing, and if you're not new, thank you so much for coming back. I really appreciate your support. So today I'm going to be talking about popular fragrances that I don't own in my collection and probably never will, and why. These are all perfumes. Well, I want to, not all, but most of these perfumes, one of you guys at some point or another have asked me, oh, what do you think of this, what do you think of that, and I will never be able to tell you because I don't own them. And so yeah, let's just get into the list. First one is Alien. So Alien is super hyped up, it's super popular. Honestly, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just that it's not really me. I feel like I've smelled it a million times, and sometimes I like it on other people and sometimes I don't, to be honest. Mugler fragrances in general, most of them are quite polarizing. So you either love them or you hate them. They're very strong, they take over the room, and they're doing a lot. So Alien is obviously very popular. It is one out of the list that I don't hate. I just don't own it, first of all, because I feel like I literally have smelled it a million times. And second of all, it's just not something that I can honestly picture myself wearing. It just doesn't match my vibe. Perfume is subjective, you know, so you have to feel confident in it. You have to like how you smell. It's all about how you feel in it, kind of like lingerie. So Alien is just not my vibe. It's a little bit too floral. And yeah, so that is one that you guys asked me about, but you've never heard me talk about on my channel, and that's because I honestly don't own it. And like I said, I smelled it. I have smelled it a lot of times. I've owned samples, but even the samples, like honestly, I've probably sprayed 1-2 sprays and I always ended up giving them to someone else because it's just not my vibe. I feel like it's just a little bit too floral. There's not enough sweetness. There's not enough warmth. There's just, I don't know. For me, it's just missing something. So yeah, it's not me. It's one that sometimes I like how it smells on other people and sometimes I don't, to be honest. So there's that. And then another very, very popular perfume here in this community is Olympia by Paco Rabanne. And this one I really wanted to love, and based on the notes, I really thought I would love. It's like a salty vanilla, like kind of aquatic vanilla scent. I've had samples, I've tried it so many times, I've tried the regular and the intense, but I think it's something about the salt, like the salty vanilla. It's like an aquatic salt. It just gives me such a headache. Olympia, every single time I've tried it, has given me a headache. So it's kind of a shame because I actually do like how it smells, and I like how it smells on other people. And I do like that salty, sweet, like those contrasting scents. You guys know I like those. But Olympia is one that I've tried it so many times. I wanted to love it. Based on the notes, I thought I would love it. But there's something about that scent that just gives me a really bad headache. And also, because it's a salty vanilla, I feel like you would more so wear that in the summer. But I just don't know that I would. But anyways, either way, I can't because it gives me such a headache. So that's one that is super hyped up. It's super raved about, and it does smell good. I'm not gonna lie. It's one of the ones on this list that I wish I could wear, but I just can't. Something about that instantly gives me a headache. And then let's talk about another one. I'm just gonna go to another one that gives me a headache. This is Coco Mademoiselle by Chanel, and this is another one that I wanted to love. I actually like Chanel scents are scents. I want to like say the whole Chanel line. I can't see myself owning one, and that makes me really sad. Maybe I'll change. Maybe my taste will change, but currently right now they're just a little bit too sophisticated, a little bit too classy for me. I don't like anything that smells like too classy because it doesn't match me, and when I open my mouth, like, you're gonna know I'm lying, you know what I mean? So I might look the part sometimes, maybe not today, but yeah, it doesn't really match me. Outside of YouTube, I swear like a sailor. So there's that. But yeah, Coco Mademoiselle was one that I wanted to love based on the notes. I think the one that I tried both, but the one that I preferred was the Intense. It's a little bit warmer, it's a little bit sweeter, but I'm pretty sure it's the white musk in there. White musk is a note that Usually, for the most part, it gives me a headache. And the musk in there was just too strong. So I really wanted it. Everyone that loves perfume, that collects perfume, I mean, we all want a Chanel bottle. Am I right? They're beautiful. They're iconic. But I feel like in the whole line, if there was any that would appeal to me, would be Coco Mademoiselle. But because of the musk in there, it was just too much. And it's another one that, like, literally, the second I wear it, it gives me a headache. So it's a no-go. I feel like I want to try the noirs, but I honestly don't know. I feel like they're a little bit too mature, a little bit too classy, and I wish that was me, but for the most part, I'm not there yet. So hopefully one day. Coco Mademoiselle is another one, like, I really wanted to get it. I almost got it just for the bottle and just because it's so, like, iconic, but you know I don't keep perfumes for the bottle. So that's another one that I don't have. I probably never will because white musk is just, it's a no-go for me. And then, oh, I feel like some people are going to hate me for saying this, is Delina. So a lot of people would be like, Delina should not be on this list. Perfume de Marly Delina. I bought samples of this, or like small little decants from Lucky Scent, obviously because everyone talks about it. I wanted to try it for myself. I wanted to get my nose on it, and I was expecting so much more, especially, girl, for that price, especially for that price tag. I was expecting a lot more. To me, it was like kind of like a sour, fruity rose scent, and yes, it was good. Sure, it was okay, I should say. It wasn't anything mind-blowing. It was like a tart fruit, because I think there's rhubarb in it, so it has like a tartness to it. It's fruity, it's floral, it's feminine, but is it worth, like, I'm pretty sure it's like $500 Canadian, maybe more. Is it worth that? Definitely not. 100% not. And I don't know if I'm the only person in the world. I don't like those bottles. I don't know why. I'm more into like minimalistic packaging. I like simple, like a little bit more simple. And those bottles, I just find them a little bit gaudy, to be honest with you. That like big old circle round cap, and yeah, the tass, I just don't like the bottles. I don't like the packaging, and for the price, like, I was just expecting a lot more. So yeah, was it good? Sure, it smells decent enough, but would I ever spend my money on that? I don't think so. Maybe a different one, but for Delina, no, I don't think so. I was looking at some, and I feel like the peach packaging, Cassili, I think that's what it's called. I feel like that one would more appeal to me, but just realistically, would I ever spend $500 on a perfume, like, in general? I don't think so, and it better be, like, mind-blowing if I ever do. So there's that. And then Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue. I feel like this is another one, like, it might not be talked about too much anymore, but it's still, like, super classic. A lot of people still wear it, and people ask me about it, but I feel like I grew up, like, back in the day, this was popular, and they came out with the intense version, which I'm not going to say I hate the smell of light blue, but to me it's more of a summer scent. It is very citrusy and slightly woody, and those just aren't, like, honestly, like, what I gravitate towards. There has to be a little bit something else going on. To me, those just kind of smell like something like cleaning products or something. Yes, they're citrusy, sure, they're summery, but it's just not something that I personally gravitate towards. It's not something that would make me feel my best. So that's part of the reason I don't own it, but also I feel like, you know, scent associations for me are very real, and I know so many people that this was like their go-to, like, signature scent for a really long time, like years ago. So for that reason, I feel like I smell it and I picture them, and I have scent associations, good and bad, and because of that, that's another reason that will never be in my collection. Even the intense one, I have other citrusy scents that I like better. Like, I think I go more towards like orangey citrus scents, or maybe lemon. But yeah, Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue, point is I don't own it, and I'm pretty sure I never will because I know too many people who wear it, and I have, like, scent associations for me are very real, and they are very strong, and once I have an association to something, especially if it's bad, like, that will never be in my collection. So that's why it's not. And then we have Aquilina Pink Sugar. And this one might be surprising because you guys know I like sweet scents a lot. But this one specifically, first of all, I hate the packaging. It looks like a body spray. It is cheap, so there's that. But this one, the reason I don't own it and never will is because I don't like the smell of burnt sugar. So it's called pink sugar, but to me, this smells like a burnt brown sugar. And I just don't like how that smells on me. It doesn't give me a headache. I don't find it appalling, but I would have to mix it with something, and I don't feel the need to. I have other sweet scents that I like, and I never bought this, and I never will, just because I don't like that burnt sugar vibe. That's just not what I go towards in like a sweet scent. Plus, it's a little bit too like linear. It just smells like sugar. I need a little something more. And then, last but not least, is Marc Jacobs Daisy. And I'm just saying Daisy like generally, but I'm pretty sure there's like so many different like flankers, and I don't own any. I did get one, I did like collab with, I think it was Fragrance By, and they gifted me one of the Marc Jacobs, oh, I can't talk. They gifted me one of the Marc Jacobs Daisies. I think it was Daisy Love, and it smelled okay, but I ended up regifting it. I gave it to somebody, just because I couldn't see myself honestly giving it enough love. But the original Daisy for sure, honestly all of the Daisies, I'm sorry if this offends you, I'm sorry, but first of all, let's talk about the packaging. The packaging of Daisy to me is like so gaudy. It makes it look like a little girl's perfume. Like, I'm a grown-ass woman and I don't want a big gaudy plastic flower on the top of my perfume bottle. Luckily, the one that Fragrance By gifted me actually had no lid because it was a tester, and I loved that because that lid, those lids, they're just so tacky. They're just so gaudy to me. They clash. They take up too much space, way more space than necessary, especially if like trying to store your perfumes. But obviously that's just one aspect. And then also like the scent, I just feel like it's so basic, especially the regular Marc Jacobs Daisy, like the original one. I mean, I'm a little bit biased because I don't really like floral scents, and those to me smell like just straight up floral scents. Daisy Love was okay because it had like a little bit of sweetness, and I think there was like a cloudberry in there, so it was a little bit more flirty, a little bit more like, then again, it made it a little bit more youthful, but even still, it was pretty linear, and they're just pretty basic. To me, they do smell very basic, and I'm sorry if that's your signature scent. To each his own, you know? I probably wear stuff that you guys don't like too, but to me, yeah, they're just super basic. The bottles are super gaudy, and so far the only Marc Jacobs perfume I like is Decadence, and I feel like it's because it has a little bit more going on. It's darker, it's grown, it's sexy, it's mysterious, and Daisy to me is like, I walked into a field and I smelled a flower. One flower. And that was it. Like, it's like very simple, very girl next door. That's not me. So yeah, those are all of them. I hope you guys like this video. It's honestly just for entertainment purposes. Please don't take this like to heart. Don't get offended. It's subjective. Perfume is different for everyone. Everyone likes different things. It is what it is. It's just for entertainment purposes. Okay, I probably wear things that you guys don't like, and that's just how life is. But yeah, if you guys liked it, be sure to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.